Well, I started coming over here with one of my sons, and he was a rapper, and we came over here visiting him, and I fell in love with the place. Very simple. First of all, like I was telling, I came in. I wanted to show the young men the different styles of collars, and they wasn't aware of the different styles of collars, you know. And I would ask them how many different collar styles there are, and they would say, well, 15. I said, no. I said, man, it's just 5. And I said, they came out with the big knot collar, the wide collar. Then they came out with the standard collar. Then you have the tuxedo collar. Then you have the tab collar, which would be, you know, then you would have the collar pin also back in the day, and then you have the collar bar, which would basically the same thing as the tab collar on that. So it just very few people wear tab collar shirts, those type shirts. Only ones I seen was Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey. When you see them on occasion, they wear the collar pins and things like that.
When did you first learn how to tie a tie?
Oh, man, I guess when I was, about 7 or 8, my dad would come in, and he would, he would tie it in the beginning, and he would say, "No, you need to get dressed yourself." So, and then he just come in and showed me, and I just started tying them from then.
I love it.
But young men really didn't know that there are 3 different knots that you can do for a collar shirt. And, you got the big knot, then you have the smaller knot when you're wearing a tab collar shirt. It's a smaller knot. And then you have the regular knot for your regular shirts. So it's just nice. It's something that I wanted to let the kids know that, so it came down to when they tie a tie, they didn't know what to do with that long part hanging down. I said, all you do is just unbutton your top button and run it off in your shirt, and that was it.
There you go.
Well, I think it's the tradition that we need to continue. Young people now, they make exceptions. I know it's a new age and all that, but it's certain things that we should, tradition that we should keep. And for kids to know how to tie a tie, to know how to put on wear a tuxedo. I haven't learned how to tie a bow tie yet, but I said, I have to learn how. But it's so easy to adjust the neck deal and put it on, and I'm through. But at first, certain dress styles, I think it should be standard in going. I see young people now, they have a tuxedo on and no socks. I said, wait a minute now. It just, I know it's a young people thing. I say, but this is, a tuxedo is the top of the line formal wear. I say, and for you to come in with no socks, no, that shouldn't happen. It's things like that we should, we men should keep that tradition in knowing how to tie a tie, and when to wear French cuffs on their shirts and stuff like that, with the cuff links. It's knowing how to dress, knowing the little odds and ends, things that you can do to really, when you say dress up.
Sure.
Yeah. I was like all the young men. First of all, I would tell them, I say, they would go and grab a silk tie. I say, this is not the tie to start learning how to tie a tie with. I say, because that silk, it's so slick, it just slides. I say, it's hard to adjust. I say, go out there and find you a nice cotton tie, a heavier grade material tie, to really learn how to tie a tie. So they would go back and find one, and in that, it's the art of, I guess once you do it, because you can tie a tie 3 different ways. And he said, well, the other guy showed me this. I say, well, yeah. I said, there's no wrong way, to tie one if it looks good on you. I said, but then you just have to be, I said, but then all I can show you is my way that I tie a tie. And it makes it a little bit simpler. I said, you just have to hold hold it down with one hand and work with the other, hold everything in place and adjust it as you go. I said it makes it easy. Oh, I see now. So and they would get excited about it. So I mean I get pleasure out of working with the young men and being around them, exposing them to different things. You know, I guess I was brought up being, you know, I watch fashion and coming up. I mean, I love to wear pocket watches. You know, vest, you know, dressing it up. When, you know, put your a little, not too much, but you dress it up, put your stud pin in there. Well, they used to wear, men used to wear, you see something with the bar clamp on your tie. And I would do that, but I always, from coming up, my daughter would lose her earrings. And I would take her diamond earrings and I would stick it through my tie. And everybody said, oh man, I like that. I said, he said, where'd you find that? I was, that's my daughter's earring that I use. So it's little things like that. I would dress up, you know, and you'd be surprised that people will notice those little things, you know, getting the pocket, you know, your pocket square, you know, fixing it up. You know, I mean, I just like the plain, flat pocket square. It's more, but then you have the ones that get the big, fancy pocket square. I like those too. But, you know, I'm just like say, use the phrase, I'm old school. And that's you know, and that's how I was brought up. And I just say, hey, but then in that, every now and then I pick it and I fluff it up just a little bit more, you know. And I mean, when I'm going around the younger adults and do that.